The lingo in Supercross for on-off means you end up on a tabletop and you have to go off the tabletop over another single or onto another tabletop.
We're talking about jumping onto a flat surface with no lip on it, no takeoff.
They look tricky. You're jumping up on there, you're not sure how far you got to get off, and sometimes you hesitate. The best thing you could ever do is commit, and that means commit hard, because there is no in-between when it comes to this obstacle.
Oh, man! There's a mistake that you didn't want to see for Chad Reed.
If the tabletop is a little bit longer and has a little more distance for your bike, then you want to land on the very front part of the table so you can keep your momentum and you can gain more speed to come off.
You're staying really low and you're always driving forward. Sometimes the tabletops are really short, so when you jump up on top, you don't have really any surface area to get any speed, so...
You want to fly a little higher and land so you can get the bounce off of it. If the bike isn't stiff enough in the suspension, rear shock probably mainly, you're not going to be able to get the hop off the table.
Jumping up onto the tabletop, compressing the suspension, popping the clutch. We're talking pulling it in just enough to get the rear tire to disengage and then engage really hard. Squeeze the bike with your legs, so when you do take off, you try to lift the bike also.
When you weight the foot pegs, put a lot of pressure down on the bike. If the bike doesn't respond to you doing that, you're gonna come off the table and you're gonna come up short all the time.
James Stewart is down!
Casing it is the frame lands right on the jumps. It hurts your body, it hurts your ankles, and it causes endos.
Oh, big problems for Moose Skin.
If you don't drive off that tabletop quite enough and you come up short on that, it'd be bad news.
Sometimes in the rhythm section there is an on-off, but you'll see other riders jumping over the table or timing it where they jump before the table and they use the table to jump over the next single. Could be a little safe way. Certainly it's slower. If you don't make the on-off, you're losing a lot of time and you're taking a huge risk of crashing.